Did you know your emotions could be making you feel sick? They don't just stay in your head, they affect your body and energy too. In Chinese medicine, the body and mind are intimately connected. Keep watching to learn how. The causes of disease. Introduction to etiology in Chinese medicine. Before we explore the concept of disease in traditional Chinese medicine, let's recap some associated medical definitions. Etiology refers to the study of causes of disease. Pathology is the study of the essential nature of disease, including etiology, physiological mechanisms, and the effects of disease on the human body. Pathological relates to pathology, the study of disease, or something altered or indicative of disease. Pathogenesis concerns the physiological processes during pathology as disease occurs and develops. Introduction to etiology in traditional Chinese medicine. The causes of disease, etiological factors, are divided into three main categories: external, internal, and miscellaneous. The 6 external causes of disease. The external causes of disease are environmental. Nature is the source of the human body's nourishment. However, it can also damage and injure human physiology. The atmosphere's energetic influences associated with the seasons and weather are pathological to the human body in various ways and can potentially cause disease. Consequently, the external pathogenic factors of disease are associated with the seasons and climate in Chinese medicine theory. The pathogenic factors are wind, heat, fire, dampness, dryness, and cold. They originate from the environment and invade the body via the skin, pores, mouth, nose, and eyes. Therefore, they are known as the exogenous pathogenic factors in Chinese medicine. Furthermore, the exogenous pathogenic factors each correspond to a particular internal organ, which they affect pathologically. Spring is associated with pathological wind, which damages the liver. Summer is associated with pathological heat and fire, which affects the heart. Late summer is associated with pathological dampness, which harms the spleen. Autumn is associated with pathological dryness, which injures the lungs. Winter is associated with pathological cold, which affects the kidneys. The 6 internal causes of disease. The internal causes of disease are, as the name suggests, internally generated. They are one's emotions, psychological dispositions. Emotional volatility and intense emotional distress are recognized as pathological and can cause many types of physiological and psychological illnesses. The psychological and physiological aspects of the human organism are interconnected in Chinese medicine theory. Therefore, pathology is reciprocally influencing. Disease in either domain will necessarily affect the other pathologically, as the body and mind are intimately interrelated in Chinese medicine theory. Consequently, psychological pathologies cause physiological damage, and vice versa. Physiological pathologies necessarily instigate psychological distress or dispositions. Specific emotions correspond to particular interior organs, which are pathologically affected by intense manifestations of that emotion. For example, anger injures the liver, while pensiveness and worry damage the function of the spleen, causing digestive and stomach problems. The 6 internal causes of disease in Chinese medicine are: anger harms the liver. Excessive joy injures the heart. Worry and pensiveness injure the spleen. Grief damages the lungs. And fear affects the kidneys. The miscellaneous causes of disease include, but are not limited to, phenomena such as improper diet, injuries, trauma, lack of exercise, or partaking in exercise to an extent that exhausts the body's reserves or damages the physiology. The next video on etiology discusses the nature and pathogenesis of the internal and external causes of disease in more detail.